Welcome to Fruit Salad,
the most fabulous show in the orchard.
Television show to come. Please welcome Vida Edith and Michael Damon. Woo! How are you guys?
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Hi, Polly. Hi, Marky. Hello, everybody listening.
Hi. Thank you guys so much for doing our show. We appreciate it. We love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us on.
Of course. We waited a long time for this moment. Vida, we are such longtime fans, and we're really, really honored to have you here. So thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm so honored that you remember me and love me, too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Remember you? Are you kidding me?
What? We've got to ask you a quick question. Give
Sure.
us the story quick about the Finding Martika Part 1, Part 2, and then finally finding her.
Okay, Finding Martika Part 1 started about a year and a half ago. I wrote this blog. I contacted as many people as I knew, you know what I mean, and some former Kids Incorporated cast members, and no one seemed to know. They knew that. Rashawn Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Shanice. He's amazing. I talked to Shanice.
Oh, what a sweetheart she is. What a voice.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a powerhouse. She was on our show, too. And then just, some other people here and there. And I was really trying to contact you. We got really busy, and then I decided to do it again because I was listening to a lot of your music. And, I grew up with you, huge fan, and I was lucky. And Part 2 was my second attempt. And then since I guess we were a little more visible, people started coming out of the woodwork. Part 3, I found you, and here you are.
Woo! Hello. Hi, Paul.
And now,
I'm sending you a big hug. I can't wait to meet you face to face so we can give you lots of hugs, you and Marky.
Me too. I love hugs, and Marky's the best hugger. Just wait till we meet. And, of course, we know and love you as Martika, and now you're Vida Edith. So can you explain the name change to us?
Well, vida means life in Espanol.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like I've been through so much, first of all, and Michael gave me the name Vida, representing that life force. And Martika, Martika in Spanish means little Marta, which, if you go way back with me, as I know you do, my original name was Marta Marrero. And then I took my childhood nickname, Martika, but it means little Marta, and it kind of sort of became synonymous with toy soldiers. Well, a lot of the diehards, they know me from a lot of other stuff other than toy soldiers, but like the mainstream of the world just... Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. What happened?
Oh, did you? I heard your computer talk to us. Did that come through?
No, I didn't hear anything.
You're now in the host queue.
Oh.
I pressed the button twice, see?
Oh, no worries. We're all good.
Anyway, so where was I? Yes, so Martika sort of became synonymous with toy soldiers. So, like, going through my life, anybody I would meet, I'd introduce myself. My name is Martika, and even if they weren't necessarily a fan, like, that's such a unique name, especially as Latino, So it'd be like, the Martika, like toy soldiers Martika? And then it was just always like the entry conversation into any new encounter. So I think, kind of to shed that skin in a way, to be able to just meet people and have them, they figure it out eventually, but at least I get an opportunity to sort of make human contact. I said, oh my God, you're a celebrity, so, and that's kind of where it was born from, and sort of be a little bit more key, but also low-key and just being able to have a rebirth. So that's how that all came about. And now that we're doing the show, when Michael and I talked about it, should I just be Martika? Because that's been my professional name for so long, but Vida had just become so comfortable to me. We talked about it, and I started to imagine, well, maybe I should use Martika once we launch this website and everything, and it just didn't feel right anymore.
Well, and I told her anyway, I said, as soon as people see your face, they're going to know who you are anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So, and
You
I was
look the
actually going
same.
to just go back and use Martika for the show, and I went online to Wikipedia one day just out of curiosity, because I don't usually Google myself, but other people do. But I went on Wikipedia just out of curiosity. I know, right?
I Googled myself.
And then, of course, at the very bottom, the last paragraph says, you know, Martika now using the name Vida Edith, and I thought, well, shoot, because I was going to maybe save that for my personal life and just keep going by Martika, but I figured it's out there in cyberspace already, and everybody knows that name as well. So.
And there's a, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Playboy Playmate or something that's named Martika now too. So.
There's more Martikas on the planet than now, yes, and I didn't copyright my name, see, so I didn't understand about these things. So.
And there's much more to you than toy soldiers, as we all know.
Thank you. I hope so, honey, because I tell you what, some people really won't get past 1989, and I'm like, and they're like, oh my God, can you sing Toy Soldiers? Which I could do, and I might if you're nice to me, but you know.
You'll do it, don't worry. I'll do it for you before we're done.
It'll happen. And Michael, you are quite the accomplished musician
yourself. It's like
yourself.
time warp, you know.
But you know what? People love it because it's such a part of people's lives, and and I love that you own that you were Martika, and that those are your songs because they impacted a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely, and I do understand how music it's sort of like a marker for where you were at a certain time and place in your life, and I completely get that, how that connects people to you, so it's all good, and I do appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much.
Of course. And Michael, you're an accomplished musician, quite an accomplished musician yourself. Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Oh, let's see. I started when I was about 4 years old, classical music, and I didn't stop ever since. So I've been a gun for hire, which is playing behind a bunch of superstars. And as a matter of fact, that's actually how I met Martika, because that was her name at the time, in the south of France. And I didn't know who it was, because what happened was that this is at a writer's retreat at this castle, and the head of this whole thing kept saying, and next week, Martika will become... Well, I didn't know what he meant. So I'm like, all right, fine. Who's Martika? I didn't know who this was. And he just kept touting, and she showed, Martika! And then the R's just kept rolling to the point where it was just Artika. I didn't know who this was. And so they bring her in. She's sopping wet because it was raining. She walks in. She walks right over to me, and she's like, where's the wine? Because she was mad, because she had to wait by the time they brought her in. And at that point, when I saw her face, because it's so recognizable, I see her and I'm like, oh, it's her. And I knew who she was. Fell in love right then and there. And here we are, sitting right here talking to you.
See, he changed the subject because he didn't want to brag about all of the incredible artists that he's played with. He's played with
I know.
He's good at that. You're crafty.
And you guys toured with one of my favorite artists a few years ago too, Pat Benatar.
Yes, we did. That was a trip, man, because when I was a little girl, I used to sing Pat Benatar songs into the mic, into the brush in front of the mirror. And as a matter of fact, it's so funny because I sang a Pat Benatar song, A Little Too Late, for my Kids Incorporated audition. And on the pilot of Kids Incorporated, I sang Heartbreaker and Hit Me With Your Best Shot. So.
Oh my God. Amazing. I love Kids Incorporated.
Huh?
I love Kids Incorporated.
Were you in front of the TV singing?
Are you kidding me? And today I was so nervous, and all I could hear was the theme song to Kids Incorporated in my head over and over and over and over.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It was when I was straight, so I was totally in love with you, of course.
Aww.
Why do you think Kids Incorporated resonated so much with our